Welcome to big time college football. When you go to a big time program like Ohio State, go to a big time program like Alabama, and you just see even Clemson. Obviously, there's more. Obviously, any of the top powerhouse historic teams. Even you go to Notre Dame, there's a lot of competition, and your spot is not guaranteed. And what's very tough for Quinn is that he he knows for a fact that he could start at Ohio State. He just wasn't, given the opportunity because he came so late. They had Jack, they had Kyle McCord, they had C.J. Stroud that were battling in the summertime, while he was obviously still trying to figure out what he was going to do, whether he was going to be a senior or not, or whether he was going to, commit to university. And I think if he would have came in sooner, he would have had a better opportunity coming in. But you're basically the fourth string quarterback. You don't know the offense at all. You haven't had any reps. You haven't participated in spring ball. And I just think, and then you see the season that C.J. Stroud had. Now, C.J. was very up and down, and he was a Heisman candidate. But there was there was times I wasn't sold on him as a quarterback, and I'm telling you that from going to the games and watching him up close, seeing how he operates. I wasn't sold on him. Obviously the stats look very good, but not every game I was impressed. Sometimes the throws weren't there, but he continuously showed improvement. Again, it was up and down sometimes in games. Obviously, you wish, in the bigger games we were able to come away with the victories and stuff like that. He had great stats in most of the games, but still, in terms of Quinn's sake, he was basically the fourth string quarterback, and for him, he is one of the best quarterback recruits in history, so for him seeing the writing on the wall, CJ, what is he, a redshirt freshman, basically redshirt freshman, sophomore, and then you had some other young guys in there, and then you had another four-star quarterback coming in that Ohio State recruited. We're playing musical chairs and just there wasn't any room for him to sit, and he made the best decision by getting up out of there. Now, I suggested other teams that he can go to. I didn't see Texas on the list at all. He's going to Texas. This is another recruit that Texas that took from Ohio State. They took B. John Robinson from Ohio State. Now they have Quinn. Quinn at Texas, I think he can come in. He can start right away. This is a team that, we're 5-7. They didn't even make a bowl game. He's from the state of Texas. He's a legend in the state of Texas. And I think, obviously many Texas fans who watch him develop from high school and see where he is today is going to be very excited for him to be there. I fully expect him to be very successful. I expect him to start. If he doesn't start, I don't know what Steve Sarkisian is doing down there in Texas. But this man should start right away. He has all the tools, and he's just going to have enough time to learn that Texas offense. Because what is it, December? So he's making it instead of making a decision super late where the season about to start, in late July, August, December. So he's going to have time to learn the offense, get acquainted with campus, learn the teammates. And this is going to be a team to look out for in Texas. Now, how far they can go, who knows? The defense has to get a lot better. They have to improve in a lot of areas, but you can get Quinn at this quarterback position. You have a bright star that everyone in the state of Texas knows. The boosters will believe in, that they will back, and this is a guy that's going to do great things in the state of Texas and for the University of Texas. I'm very excited to see this journey. I think he's going to be very successful.